Hey y'all, it's Eloise at Southern Horizon Nursery. Don't mind my face, it's hot and I'm tired and my nails are a mess, so sorry. I recorded a 3-part series that is very detailed on how to transplant houseplants. If you all have any questions, please let me know. You're welcome to fast forward the video. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Y'all have a great day. Today I'm going to be transplanting some things into some bigger containers that I already have. And I wanted to show you guys how I do that. My process is different from other people. Everybody gardens their own way and no way is wrong as long as it works for you. But I am a bit rougher on my plants, so I do need to forewarn you. And I do recycle or reuse what I have. So just letting you know. Let me show you the plants real quick. So I know I've already shown you guys these plants here. Not these, not yet. I know we do a lot of transplanting, but I own a garden center, so that's what it is. The containers that I will be using, they did have other plants in them. Like I said, I reused the soil. I'm just going to recharge it with my Espoma products. And if y'all have questions, y'all are always welcome to reach out to me. Excuse the background. I need to do the yard out here. This is the container. I'm using soil, again, recycled. This is a mixed jar. I've gone over this before, why it's in a jar. It is the Espoma products. Actually, let me go grab a bag real quick. Hang on. So these are the products that I use here at the garden center because I use them at home when I do transplant things. It does have biotone in it. All the Espoma products do, even though there are some specifics. I always say it's best to use something instead of nothing at all when you first transplant or when you first plant. I always recommend these products. And like I said, I only recommend them because I use them and I've used them for a long time. Personally at home and here at the garden center. So we are going to take these I've had sitting in water and I'm just going to remove this right here. So I'm just going to remove this. This is going in the trash. By the way, this is the aloe that we did in a video not that long ago. Just wanted to show you how he's doing. Nice and pretty. It's my hand for size. So houseplants are pretty easy to maintain as long as you give them the proper conditions. I'll also be using my cutters, my snips if I have to, scissors, and a small digger, and of course my marking pen. So I can know what I did when I did it. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of break up some of this. Hopefully you guys can see it okay because the lighting is kind of, the sun is in and out of the clouds. This is a 10-inch container. And we're going to go from that 4-inch to this 10-inch. I think they'll be happier. You see how that's nice and wet down in there? See the difference in the color? This is dry. That's wet. Can you keep your plants moist when I tell you keep them moist? Like moist chocolate cake. See? Moist chocolate cake. Now I'm going to start with this bird of paradise that I showed you all the other day that was extremely root bound. And I'm going to cut these off. Probably with my scissors. So you see how the roots are just everywhere? So this root ball, I'm going to leave it like this. Only because I've already had it out of the soil for a while. Make a hole. I'm going to push that soil up to the side. I'm going to take some of this, which stinks to high heaven, but that's a good thing because it's got your bone meal, your blood meal, your feather meal, all the good things. And then we're going to pop this right there. Now that is where I want it to stay. So I'm going to backfill, make sure to get all of this around and pack it nice and tight. Now this soil in here is dry. It's dry. That's not what we want. But I'm going to use it anyways. And then I'm going to soak it. People do tend to sift to take out the chunks and then just keep the smooth soil. I don't have time for that. Now, because this is dry, we're going to make sure to pack it super, super tight. Because if we don't, we're going to leave holes. Typically, I would tell you to leave about 1 inch so it can catch the water from the top of the pot. So the water doesn't just spill out, but because it's so dry, I'm not going to do that. That's what it looks like. Nice and packed. We're going to let that water run through. It's coming out the bottom. And do this a couple of times. Because I know the soil at the bottom is wet, I need to make sure the soil on top is also wet. Okay, we're going to do it a few times. Now we do that because, as you can see right there, there is a hole. So we need to make sure to pack it really tight. We don't want holes, it's detrimental for your roots. You can go top with moss, which I will probably do later to help retain the moisture. Birds of paradise can go outside, full sun, shade. You can also go indoors with a lot of light. Bright, indirect light, especially if it's by a window. You don't want to put anything by a window that's not tinted because that glass will cook your plants. Okay, that one's good to go. So now I'm going to mark what it is. The day I did it. Okay. Sorry about my handwriting. All done. So this is going to go in a more afternoon shaded area. We are still really hot here in Texas, South Texas. Okay, guys. So I'm going to finish up and I will talk to y'all later. If y'all have questions, give me a call. Happy planting.